Congressman?
Thank you, Katy, and the same to you. Oh, by the way, good luck with the new housekeeper.
What new housekeeper?
The one I've been trying to get you to hire for weeks.
Yeah, I will call the agency tomorrow or the next day.
Or the next. That's why I called the agency this morning. They're sending over a couple of women for you to interview today.
Oh, no, that's impossible. Look at the house.
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten about you. It's like the time you wouldn't go shopping for a new dress because you didn't have anything to wear.
No.
And the other time you couldn't go and see the doctor because you weren't feeling well.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to interview a housekeeper because the house isn't clean.
Yeah, any more than I will go to the dentist to have my teeth cleaned without thoroughly brushing them first.
Katy, if I used that kind of reasoning, I could become president.
You could.
We cannot lower the taxes because they're not high enough.
Right. Have a good day, Mr. President.
Mondays and Thursdays off, every other Saturday, all bank holidays, and Mother's Day.
Oh, how many children do you have, Mrs. Brophy?
None. I do no waxing, no windows, and dinner not later than 4:45.
4:45?
Oh, I tell you couldn't give me one of these old barns. They're too big. And I'm not exactly crazy about them steps. How many kids did you say you had? Oh, I hope they're not boys. That's another strike against you. Where's your color TV?
Color?
No color? Oh, lady, I'd like to give you a chance, but you've got so much going against you.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Perhaps you could remodel. Or you could even move. Oh, lady, you're going to have a terrible time finding somebody to take this job. Skip it. 3 flights of stairs, no color.
Hello, Katy. Hello. Do I know you? Emily, Jorgensen. Oh, I cannot believe it. Oh, here you are, my old friend from school. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. What are you doing here in Washington? Oh, what a surprise. It has been a long time. Oh, yeah, we have so much catching up to do. I will make a lovely pot of cocoa and we can talk. Just like we used to. Yeah. And remember the time our mothers made us dresses just alike? Oh, so from pink gingham?
Oh, that was almost the most fun of all.
Yeah. Oh, it was wonderful being best friends.
It was wonderful. Oh, Katy, but those times are past. How's the present treating you?
Oh, I'm very happy. I have 2 wonderful boys I'm helping to bring up. A lovely home here, and Washington is a very exciting place to live in. I feel like I'm part of the whole world.
Oh, and the congressman?
Well, if you ask me, one day he's going to be president. Oh, there's a picture of him in the paper today, making a speech to some women's club.
Oh, my. He is handsome, isn't he?
Yeah.
Has he picked out a first lady?
Well, I really don't know.
Then I guess it can't be you. I mean, if it were, you'd know.
Well, you see, the congressman and I, we...
Yes?
You see, he's a widower, and he's not ready for another wife. How is the present treating you, Emily?
Oh, briefly, I'm in a strange town, and I need a job.
Oh, well, I shall ask the congressman. I'm sure he could find some typing for you to do.
Oh, that's sweet, Katy. But I'm afraid I don't type.
Well, let's see. Would you be interested in being a receptionist? They're very well paid, and it's not too hard work.
No, I'm afraid I'm still too shy to take a job in front of the public like that.
Oh. Well, the only other job I know of, I'm sure you would not be interested in.
What is it?
Oh, I won't even tell you. I know you would not be interested.
Well, I'm in no position to be choosy. If it's honest work, I really don't care what it is.
Well, I have been looking for a housekeeper for the congressman.
I'll take it.
If you're sure this is what you want.
When do I start?
I guess right now. Welcome to the Morley household.
Thank you. Thank you, Katy. Something tells me I'm going to be very happy here.
Now, remember, Emily is very shy. She grew up on a farm and does not know much about the ways of the city.
Well, you grew up on a farm, and you're doing all right with city ways.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I've had a lot of practice. Now, this is her first day on the job, and it's the first meal she's fixed for us, and she's probably nervous about it.
Dinner is served.
All right, boys. Mr. Morley, boys, this is Emily Jorgensen.
Hi. Well, you must be Steve.
Yeah, that's me, all right.
A future All-American if I ever saw one.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, well, you can't be Danny, because he's only 7. And you must be about 10.
Not yet, I'm not.
And you're obviously the famous congressman who's going to be our president one day. Oh, tell me, Katie, do I look all right?
Well,
I wanted to wear the proper thing for dinner. And I read in one of those fashion magazines that you can't go wrong with basic black. So please be honest, because I do want to be proper.
Well, it is basic, all right.
Oh, I'm so glad you approve, Mr. Morley. Well, dinner's ready. I hope everyone's famished.
It's not going to be easy making her feel at home. I mean, she's so shy.
Gee, this soup is swell.
Sure is.
It's the best chicken soup I've had in ages. What's your secret?
Well, first you clean and pluck a chicken.
Pluck a chicken?
remove the feathers.
If you want good chicken soup, you have to start from scratch.
But Katy starts hers from a can.
This is sheer ambrosia. My compliments to the very charming cook.
Thank you, sir. It's just one of those little things I picked up back on the farm.
Isn't she nice?
Yeah, isn't she?
Well, I wouldn't dream of buying bread. I always bake my own.
Isn't she wonderful?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, it's just a ham baked in a crust, that's all.
How did she do that?
Well, first, you clean and pluck a pig.
This wasn't a dinner, it was a feast.
Were you nervous about it?
Why should I be nervous?
Katy
That's
said...
enough, darling. Of course, we can't expect meals like this every night.
Well, why not? It'll be my way of showing you how fond I am of all of you. Oh, does anyone have an alarm clock I can borrow?
I'll call you in the morning.
Oh, that wouldn't be right, Katy. I'll borrow yours and I'll call everybody.
But I would rather.
Oh, and unless you have something special for me to do. There are several things around the house that are crying out to be done.
There are.
That chair in the living room. It's so worn. Do you mind if I do something about it?
Well, I've been planning to get a slip cover.
The lip cover? Well, that's a lazy way out. I'll recover it. Upholstering is fun. Oh, I won't be stepping on anyone's toes, will I, if I fix the furnace? I know how some men feel about women doing their jobs.
Well, isn't fixing the furnace a little above and beyond the call of duty?
Mr. Morley, for me, nothing is above and beyond the call of duty.
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Oh, not much. Danny's just going to sleep.
Don't you think you better get in bed first? And you do all your homework?
Yeah?
No questions, no problems?
No problems.
Question?
Well, how old do you think a person has to be to go out with a girl, say, like Emily?
Well, I'd say about my age.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yes, I'm kidding. Between our ages, I'd say.
Yeah. What a pity. I'm too young and you're too...
I know. I'm too old. She's, something all right, isn't she?
Gosh, we're really lucky.
Well, let's not go overboard with it.
No, I mean, we really are. The way she can do everything and look so great while she's doing it.
Well, hold on, huh? All the results aren't in yet. Let's just wait and see what happens.
Aren't you guys ever going to quiet down and let me go to sleep?
Yes.
Mr. Morley, may I speak to you for a moment, please?
Oh, of course.
I just wanted to see you for a minute. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
No, not at all.
Well, you must agree I made a foolish mistake by hiring Emily.
Oh?
Yeah, she's a very nice girl, but she's not suited for the job.
Not suited? I think she's marvelous. Yes.
You like low-cut dress?
Why, she's just trying to be friendly.
What?
Well, I suppose we could put her in a regulation uniform.
Oh, please, Mr. Morley, don't tell me you think Emily looks like a housemaid.
Well, no. But then, on the other hand, you didn't look much like a governess, and that's worked out just fine.
It's not the same thing.
Well, nevertheless, she's an exceptionally fine cook, and you must admit that she is willing.
Oh, I'll admit she's willing. She's more than willing.
Katie, I think we ought to give her a real chance. I'm sure she can work her way into the household with no problem. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Katie.
Well, why is everyone up so early?
Emily called us.
Oh, she did? Well, that's funny. She did not call me. I'll have your breakfast fixed in just a few minutes.
Well, we already had it. Emily made it.
I had waffles, strawberries, and whipped cream, this high.
Hawaiian pancakes with pineapple, honey, and walnuts.
Eggs Benedict.
Suppose by now the restaurant is all closed and the housework is halfway finished.
Well, she's all finished with it. She was up at the crack of dawn.
She can't understand how anybody can sleep late.
She can do everything. She even fixed my bike.
Oh, and look at this. You can't even see where the hole was.
When did she do that?
Well, I don't know. Last night, I guess. She rewove it.
She wove it.
Reweaving is fun.
Good morning, Katy. Hi, Katy. Don't you look well rested? Oh, I came in to waken you, but you were sleeping so soundly, I didn't have the heart. Katy has the world's cutest snore. Home-baked caramel pecan rolls for the congressman's coffee break.
Calories, Emily, calories.
Oh, surely you don't have to worry about calories, Mr. Morley.
Well, if I'm going to drop you off at school, boys, we'd better get going.
Okay. Bye, Emily. Bye, Katie.
Bye, Emily. Katie!
I think we should have a little talk.
Oh? Well, what would you like to talk about?
You obviously did not spend all those years on the farm.
Did I say I had?
No, but you put on a very convincing act yesterday. Now, tell me, how did you learn all about basic black?
Oh, from 7 years in the big city, 3 in Chicago, and 4 in New York.
And what were you doing there?
Oh, shopping around.
For basic black?
No, for a husband.
In all those years, in all those big cities, you could not find one?
Not one of my own.
What a shame.
Well, often the ones I wanted didn't want me, and vice versa. I'm very particular. Not just anyone will do.
And what are you doing here as housekeeper? Or, need I ask?
Every so often I go back to visit the old folks on the farm. And one day your mama happened to call on my mama, and your mama happened to mention to my mama that her Katerina was looking for a housekeeper for Congressman Morley, a very eligible bachelor.
Emily, you are probably the worst best friend I have ever had.
Oh, Katy, be realistic. If you've been living here all this time, seeing him every day, and you haven't hooked him by now, you're not going to.
Well, he's not a fish you throw out bait to.
No? Well, you just stick around and watch me reel him in.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, son. Well, what's up? Where is everybody?
I don't know what's up, and everybody's carefully staying away from everybody else.
Could you be a little more explicit?
Well, I get the feeling that Katy and Emily had a fight. Only it's hard to be sure, because Katie's upstairs slamming doors and banging things around, and Emily's in the kitchen singing and smiling.
Sounds like a fight to me, all right.
I just don't understand women.
This is strange. Everybody else does.
No, all kidding aside. Now, here's this wonderful lady, Emily. She does just about everything, all the work and most of the things Katy used to do. You'd think Katy'd be happy.
Well, I'll tell you, son. I think it is possible that Emily may have an ulterior motive and that Katy is just wise enough to have caught on to it.
You think so? I think it's just that women are all the time smiling at each other, but they never seem to really mean it. I mean, like guys are friends. But women, well, they just smile too much. You know what I mean?
I got a pretty good idea.
Operator, I would like to speak to Mr. and Mrs. Lars Holstrom in Yasperville, Minnesota, please.
You be more patient, telephone, or I won't answer you. Hello?
Hello, Papa.
Katy, where are you?
I'm in Washington.
Mama? Mama, come quick. It's Katy, and she's calling all the way from long distance.
Long distance? Himmel.
Mama, something is wrong. Katy, what is wrong? Tell Papa.
There's nothing wrong, Papa, and you don't have to shout just because we're talking on long distance.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Mama wants to talk to you. Now, remember, Mama, you don't have to shout just because it's long distance.
Katy, kära lilla, what is wrong?
Mama, I already asked her once, and she says nothing. Now, you waste too much time asking same question twice on long distance. Katy, I don't believe you that something is not wrong. Person doesn't call all the way from long distance just to say hello. So what is wrong?
There is nothing wrong, Papa. I just want to speak to Mama, please.
They want to talk to you.
Kära lilla, what is it you want to talk to your Mama about? Mama, I have hired new housekeeper. Oh, she is nice lady. She's very pretty, young, attractive, excellent figure. She wears party clothes even to serve dinner. And this morning, if you can imagine, she was wearing shorts. Himmel. For a housekeeper, she has hired a sexy pot.
Sexy pot? Mama, we can't let Katy down. We take next train to Washington.
Mama? Mama, are you there? Yeah, Katy, I'm here. One more thing about new housekeeper. She is Emily Jorgensen. Emily Jorgensen? From here? Yeah, Mama. Oh, Katy. Katy, you watch out. Before you know it, she will be making flirty-verties with Mr. Morley. Mama, that is why I called. There is only one thing you must do, kära lilla. Yeah, I know. Fire her. Oh, no. No, Katy. That would be to surrender. Now, here is what you must do. Om ni vill gifta Mr. Morley, ni måste bli mer vackert än inga andra flickor. Oh, hello, Emily. Is something wrong? No. You certainly were right about basic black. It makes you feel so proper. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you we're having buffet dinner tonight, so you can just put your beef stroganoff in the chafing dish and we will serve ourselves. I'll be happy to serve. Oh, I know you will. But we don't want you to wear yourself out. All that running back and forth, all that bending. So you just stay in the kitchen. These are for after dinner. Sock, to be darned or rewoven, whichever is most fun. Oh, are you still up? I thought everyone had gone to bed.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. I just slipped into this to get comfortable. I thought I'd fix myself a cup of tea. Could I fix something for you?
No, thank you, Emily. This is your time to relax, and we want you to have it all to yourself. Good night, Emily. Tea?
Please.
morning, Emily. Oh, poor Emily. The congressman never eats two breakfasts. Oh, you went to all that trouble. Bacon and lovely cheese, omelette, hot-buttered English muffin. Oh, what a pity all your trouble is wasted. Oh, unless, of course, you'd care to bring it up to Stephen.
All the cheap tricks.
Emily, you're turning purple. It is not your most becoming color.
I'd like to have a word with you.
Oh, what about?
About this uniform.
Oh, Emily, you don't need to thank me. I was happy to do it for you, knowing what a stickler you are for wearing the right thing at the right time.
How thoughtful. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all this. Is it all right if I put it on now?
Well, certainly.
Oh, dear, is that a rip there?
Oh, I'm afraid it is.
Oh, what a shame. Mine, I did so want to wear it.
Cheer up. Fortunately, I bought another.
Thank goodness.
And Emily, don't tear that one. I bought a dozen.
I won't wear them.
Oh, hello, Steve.
Hello, Dad.
Eavesdropping?
Yeah.
Aren't you ashamed?
Yeah, I guess so. But let me tell you what I heard.
I'm not interested in what you heard.
Oh, no, I guess not. I mean, the way you were right about Emily having an ulterior motive and Katy being wise to her, you're not interested in that.
Oh, boy, are you going to make a good congressman. Okay, but keep your voice down.
Well, what really got Emily's goat was when Katy showed her the uniforms that she got.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I'll tell you something. I don't think this friendship's going to last very long at all.
I better see what I can do.
Good luck.
I also know that when...
Oh, I didn't know that you were both here. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning, Mr. Morley.
By the way, Katy, I have been thinking it would be a good idea if you got some uniforms for our new housekeeper. Well, what's the matter?
I already have.
Oh, good girl. Isn't she wonderful? I don't know what I'd do without her. By the way, are you busy tonight?
No.
What a coincidence. Neither am I. And now that we have Emily here to babysit with the boy...
It's a date.
I thought perhaps that since you like the ballet...
Lovely.
And then afterwards we can go to that little...
I think there's something you both ought to know.
Oh, what is that, Emily?
I didn't come here to babysit.
No?
No.
Then what did you come here for?
You don't mean you're going to quit?
That's exactly what I mean.
Well, what do you suppose got into her? You know something? I'm glad we didn't go out tonight.
Yeah.
I really don't care much for the ballet.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have a nice, quiet evening at home.
Yeah. One thing you must admit, though. She was beautiful.
Who?
Emily.
Oh, well, she had a good figure, great legs, gorgeous eyes, lovely hair, pretty mouth.
Yeah, she did.
But I wouldn't call her beautiful.
You wouldn't?
No.
Well, what is beautiful?
You?